One of the things that I encounter a lot is that people know the information to be present, to quiet the mind, to be more spacious, to not give your emotional responses the reins to your life. But they don't really know how to do that. They know it's a good idea to do that, but how do you do that? How do you be present? And there are mindfulness exercises and practices for presence. Today, the thing that came into my awareness is emotional sovereignty. So, emotional freedom from the matrix. Lots of us have learned and are learning really how to make choices from presence, how to, when it comes to navigating life, to do that from being, from presence. But we haven't really learned how to think or feel in a state of awareness, like to actually have a mental field, to allow our mental field to be active, to allow our emotional field to be healthy, free, present, but actually have all of that running from a space of being, rather than from the finite aspect of the personality or the mind. Yeah. So the good news is it's possible, actually, not only possible, but totally doable, learnable, to live presence not only in choice and action, but in those subtler internal fields of thought and emotion. So imagine feeling from presence rather than from reaction, or even just from the vibrational space of the emotional field of the personality. We learn this by doing it, and then by practicing it, by noticing, by becoming presence, by allowing presence to become something so constant in our lives that we feel from there. And it's very different to feel from presence than just from person. It's very different to feel from being. It's more spacious. And it's not actually hooked into our story. You see, there's a fair amount of density required to even feel the denser emotions. We must literally be embodying a certain amount of density. We must be vibrating in that dimension. And as our life, our body, our mind, our emotions all align with the more transcendent presence that we are, we're vibrating higher, we're living differently, we're navigating differently, and therefore we are thinking and feeling differently as well. This is part of what we'll be unearthing, discovering, and embodying in my upcoming class. I hope you'll join us. The link's here at the end of the video. Embodied being. We'll cover the beautiful fun things like lucid dreaming and telepathy. Those things all grow with our fortitude and consistency of embodiment. There's natural outgrowths of that thing. But mostly what we'll be doing in the learning of those practices, those fun things that are part of our gifts, naturally, we all have them. We all are born with them. We'll be coming into this state of peaceful resonance and alignment with what we are and discovering how it is that we live from there. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I did not used to be like this. No. But it's a good way to be. I'm happy to be a guide. I know we all are it already. We're playing in our various versions of our divine mystery plays. So if this is something you're interested in, I hope you'll join me. So much love to you, and aloha.